It's another episode of Replay, everyone. I'm Andrew Reiner, and I have Ben Reeves on the sticks.
Hey.
Jeff Cork sitting in.
Hello.
Brian Vore sitting in.
Yo.
And as always, Jason A. Stryker putting this together.
Oh, hi.
And I got to say, I can't believe we haven't done a Panzer Dragoon game yet. We've been doing Replay for like 3 years. And
foolish of us.
this is one of your favorite series, Ben. Your favorite game of all time, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, if this might have changed, but is Panzer Dragoon Saga.
Right. Which is a little bit different than the one we're playing here. Because that's the RPG one, which is awesome.
This is the OG of Panzer Dragoon.
The original. It's a shooter.
And it's very much in the Star Fox vein. It's an on-rail shooter. At times, they kind of blur the line between being 3D and on rails. There's multiple paths and environments. This is on Sega Saturn. It came out May 11th, way back 1995.
Yeah, I remember, it blew my mind when I got this as a kid because I thought the graphics looked amazing. And as you can tell, they still do. But the story didn't make any sense to me back then. You're like a guy who finds a dragon or something, and then you decide to ride it and shoot things down from the sky.
What else would you do?
Yeah,
if you're out in the real world and you find a dragon, you're going to try to jump on it if it doesn't try to kill you.
That's
right?
true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Exactly.
Is the whole game in a tiny rectangle like this?
No, I think this is just the cutscene. Okay. Remember the generation before this Sega CD, like Sewer Shark?
Mm-hmm.
Just take up a little bit of your TV screen.
Little square. Yeah, they had the HUD was all around it.
We've come a long way fast, and now we're complaining about games being 720 opposed to 1080.
I feel like we've pretty much gotten past that at this point. We're going to start complaining about 4K pretty soon.
Yeah, like 5-10 years from now.
Yeah. It's never going to stop. There'll always be something. My Holo TV isn't clear enough. It's got a flicker.
So anyone else play this? I played this back.
Oh, yeah.
I reviewed it. I gave it an 8.75.
It's a great game.
Yeah, it's very good.
That's not high enough.
Brian
I've always heard about it, but I've never tried it myself. I'm one of the many people who'd never had a Sega Saturn.
Well, I hope you enjoy watching this.
Yeah.
So clearly these guys are out, hunting for their dinner? And you think that's what they're doing? Hunting these little,
they're just
land
cleaning up
crabs?
the land, like trying to settle this land, maybe?
Maybe. The canyon? Ooh. Finds a cave. What's going to be in here?
Yeah, they're out exploring, I guess. Just, the new frontier, maybe.
Hunting for land lice.
There's a
Land
surprising
lice.
amount of setup to this story where you're just flying around shooting crap.
That was the other thing, is like all the stories in the beginning and then the rest of the game is just you shooting things out of the sky.
Yeah.
So is this an ancient civilization they're discovering here?
Well, yeah, clearly.
Well, yeah, the setting is thousands of years in the future, undisclosed exact time. It's after thousands of years after a big war between mankind and creatures that they created.
Robots.
Right. And there's one nation, the Empire, is kind of who we're following here.
And these are all like discarded relics from the Empire. They built all these like crazy machines, and you can see them just like hanging from the rafters, like
Are you
dead
just calling out
carcasses.
exactly what you're seeing?
Yeah.
Well, and then there's these things that fall down and bleed.
They have purple blood, I believe.
Yeah.
Land lice.
If I'm not mistaken.
Lasers. This is bad. Look at that animation.
Oh, man.
This is pretty cool, especially at the time. This was pretty amazing.
Want to learn how to design video games?
Yeah, now it kind of looks like that, doesn't it?
I think this was a launch game, I want to say, wasn't it? Or pretty close to launch. It was like that first year. Panzer Dragoon was like one of the games they had in Toys R Us that you could always like go and play. It was like they were really trying to promote the system.
Did you get a Saturn right when it came out, Ben?
I got it within that like first year. Yeah, I was kind of like a Sega guy because I'd gotten a Genesis, and then like I was super into. Didn't know if I wanted an N64, wait for that, or get a Sega Saturn. But Sega Saturn, like I thought this looked awesome.
It also solved the I have too much money problem.
Yeah.
Pretty effectively.
I was able to get rid of all my weekend money from working at Waterworld over the summer.
It's an interesting tidbit. This guy was not named in the North American version, but he had the name Kyle Fluge.
Hilliard. Oh, Fluge.
Fluge?
Yeah.
Luge.
How's that spelled?
What a Fluge.
Well, my pronunciation might be wrong.
Okay.
It's Keil
Okay.
and then Fluge.
Yeah, that sounds
Luge,
great.
Yeah, Fluge. Okay, here's the dragons.
Yeah, so that one, the one that was the first one into the tunnel saved you. It dropped a rock on the larger land lice.
Yep.
And then it went napalm.
Climb aboard, buddy.
Oh,
That's
guy
bad.
got totally killed.
This is amazing still.
So they're like dragon knights or something.
After we watch this cutscene, we're going to have to put in the second disc.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Maybe
yeah.
after that we can watch that In the Mind's Eye video. Bunch of CG.
That was amazing back in the day, though.
Holy cow. I worked at an electronics store and we'd put that on like demo TVs and people just sit there with their jaws open like watching these really horrible like flocks of computer generated birds flying around. It looked like a bunch of like Yes album
Look,
covers.
there's like 15 of them.
This is basically the story of Green Lantern, right?
Ubisoft logo.
You're just
very
like,
similar,
you have
yeah.
to take the mantle.
I can see why you were confused, young Ben Reeves.
I'm still confused.
I'm getting it now. I like it.
Oh, the box.
I have to say I played this game a ton and I've never watched this.
Never
I just
ever?
would hit start because I wanted to
You just-
play the game.
Because you want to shoot
Instant
things.
nap.
Yeah.
Look at this cool tunnel.
Well, I'm
Cool,
sure we'll have we'll get to watch this whole cutscene and then we'll play 5 minutes. By the time the time
Oh, we
runs
can
out.
go a little longer. This is pretty cool build-up.
We're almost there.
Nice piece of history we're looking
He's
at.
dying.
Developed by Team Andromeda. I think Smilebit eventually took over the series.
So whatever happened to that?
And
'Cause
then Panzer Dragoon Orta on Xbox, this is an unlockable on it.
yeah. So they made two of these, two shooters, and then they made Saga, and that was all on the Saturn.
Yep.
And Saga was like one of the last games to come out on the Saturn.
And then Smilebit, yeah, it became a collectible. It's pretty
Right.
rare, I believe.
Yeah, I bought like the last copy in Toys R Us.
You still
And
have
then- No, because I'm frustrated because I let my friend I loaned it to a friend, right? And I was like, here, you should play this game. And he loaned me something. And then he went and traded it at a pawn shop because he thought we had traded games. And I'm like, dude, that game is super hard to find. This was like a couple years afterwards.
That was no friend.
So yeah.
Oh,
Anyone
Now-
else thinking never-ending story right now? With the music and what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah.
The Trail! That's still one of the most brutal sequences in any movie.
That entire movie is just not suitable for children.
No, yeah, do not show children.
I
Or
loved it
adults.
for some reason, but
Press
yeah,
start button.
it made me depressed every time.
Why am I pressing? There we go. Had to hit it a couple times.
Normal game.
Yeah. Let's just do it.
Opposed to nothing else.
Yeah. Jeez.
Oh, let's watch another
watch it all
cutscene.
over, yeah.
No, this is different.
This is
right?
different.
This is. I remember that dumb water.
I don't know, man. Oh, you might be right.
More desert.
No, don't skip Ben!
Oh, it was the same thing.
It was the same thing.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Episode
episode one. Oh, look at these
Good
graphics.
Lord.
A little bit
It's
of false
seamless.
advertising.
It's like one of those like
Oh, that doesn't look too bad
It's like
from
the same
afar.
thing.
once gameplay starts, you didn't know if you should move
Oh
the
gosh.
camera. Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to shoot those.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was a Nintendo guy for Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and then jumped to PlayStation 1 after that. This was never a consideration. That's
No,
Still
Panzer
looks
Dragoon.
pretty good.
I still think it looks. I mean, especially for the time. If you go back and look at those old games, you're like, yeesh.
I like the music.
I just loved watching my I don't know, lasers fire out from the dragon
Yep.
and hit other creatures.
It's a neat effect.
And the,
Right,
the, whole,
it's
the whole
still-
gimmick here is a really nice lock-on system, so you can take out multiples at once.
Was this the first game to do like the paint to lock on?
It's one of the first for sure, yeah. I
Yeah.
don't think Star Fox had any of that.
The original Star Fox did it not?
It might have.
The sequel did, but I wonder if they were just copying this, you know?
Yeah, they probably were.
But
I
yeah,
think
they did it-
military flight sims, you do that too, right? Because that's how missiles work in real life.
Oh yeah.
So
I could become a
there's that.
fighter pilot now if I wanted, because I played this so much.
What is that?
Oh gosh.
that's basically this game in a sentence. What is that?
This game was also really hard, I remember.
Yeah.
We're flying through the ruins here of ancient civilizations. Very cool.
Yep.
Is it all kind of over water?
No.
I do like how this is Kyle's first inclination is he's on this dragon. He's not really familiar with it. It's like, let's go over water.
Let's just go shoot some things.
Well, that's probably what you'd want to do in case it like bucks you off.
I guess, but is he a good swimmer? Like, I don't know what his,
Oh, yeah,
like,
we
his
don't know
next
the-
plan is.
He just wanted to go for a ride.
Kyle
He's-
could just drown like horribly, like
Yeah.
embarrassingly.
It's possible he's not even controlling this thing. Like he has no control over where it goes.
What's the lore on that?
The lore is Kyle can't swim.
Is he shooting stuff with like a handgun?
He's got both, I think, right?
He has a gun. I think he's shooting, and then the lock-on is coming from his dragon.
Yeah, one thing you can do here, you see the way he's you
you can
turn
face
the camera
different
to
directions.
face different directions.
Oh,
So you can see on the map, you can see
I
where
thought it
enemies
was
are
all on
coming
rails.
It is
Well,
on rails, but
Yeah,
you can spin your camera 360.
Yeah.
right. I'm not controlling
okay.
the direction it flies, but I control the direction I look. And actually, in Saga, it was really
That
cool.
just kind of popped in.
Jesus Christ.
Oh well. Oh gosh, why did I do
Surprise temple.
that? In Saga, you would actually. It was an RPG, so you'd like build up these meters and use different powers. You'd have 3 meters, so you could build up 3 meters and attack.
Ben,
but you were.
you don't have to point at the screen. Keep your hand on the controller.
No, I do. I'm showing you guys. But you would fly around enemies, and you could control which side of the enemy you were on. It was actually a really cool system.
Huh. That sounds
And
neat.
Saga is kind of heralded as the best of the series. The first one, though, people absolutely adored, and the sequel was more of the same, basically.
They never released
Wow,
Saga,
yeah.
like a re-release, did they?
I don't think
could-
so. Which is strange. I wonder if it's something to do with Team Andromeda or something like that. It's published by Sega. Mm-hmm. So you think they
Yeah.
still have the rights to them.
I was talking to I don't know
First boss fight.
who I was talking to, but they were saying that they had actually lost the original code
Oh, jeez.
for the game, and so it's hard
Why
to
aren't
just
they
like
in hardware
Yeah.
manufacturing anymore?
it's hard to just like put back together if you don't have the original code. So,
So
that's
they
why
never-
they haven't released it.
Did they
yet.
ever put any of these games on PC? Because that's a way to kind of
They did.
keep your game alive forever.
Yeah, there's a PC version, and let's see. It also came out on PlayStation 2, but I think only in Japan.
Because the nice thing with downloads is you don't have to worry about rarity anymore.
Oh gosh.
I love the art style too. I mean, the design of that ship is very unique, very cool. But it's all kind of unified throughout this whole game.
Yeah.
That's neat that you can pan around the boss. I like that.
Man, you are just laying into that thing. You're definitely winning the battle of health meters.
That's good. I know when I was a kid, I would just stare at the health meters a lot, and then you get distracted.
Look up behind you. There's a bogey.
Where?
Yeah, it popped out.
Okay. He got scared. He's like, I can't take that guy.
So do you get into other games of this style, kind of like Rez and
Yeah, I liked Rez. I liked Star Fox
Child
a lot.
of Eden.
Child of Eden. I'm looking forward to what's the Crimson Dragon?
Crimson Dragon is kind of the spiritual successor of this, right?
right.
This is a
And that's
design.
an Xbox One launch title.
It was designed by the same dude, right?
Oh, I'm gonna butcher his name. Yokio? First name?
Oh gosh. Okay.
Sound right?
Sure.
Anyone? And then Uratsugi. How does that sound?
We're gonna say yes.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That sounds exactly right.
smoke!
Billowing.
Now that was just going to be a Kinect game, and now it's a real controller game, right?
A real game.
Yeah.
I think it's still. Is it just downloadable only though, or is it retail?
It is downloadable only. Right.
And that's the thing, we're looking at these launch lineups, and there's a lot of great third-party support coming to both of them. Xbox One definitely has the most exclusives at launch, but we don't know the state of what's going to happen in the weeks after for downloadable stuff and indie stuff. That stuff doesn't really get a big ramp in terms of release date notice.
Yeah. Not a lot of promotion as well.
So here's like what the Empire or whatever. Apparently they're hunting you down because they hate dragons.
They're unleashing all their barnacles on you.
This wouldn't be a bad franchise to turn into a motion picture.
Oh yeah.
You know what is really cool about it is the art is just so unique. You don't see character designs or enemy
Party
ship designs
hats
looking like
floating in the
that.
air.
Dunce caps. The Dunce Cap capital vessel.
Give Star Wars a run for their money.
And this game doesn't have much in terms of replay value, but it is a fun ride from beginning to end. Wow.
Tell that to 10-year-old
Wow,
Ben
this is
who
cool.
played this every day after school.
Do they do like a grade at the end of the level? I don't know if I missed that or not.
They give you a percentage.
Yeah, I think it was like
okay.
with the second game they started doing grades.
And Ben might have missed a alternate path or something on the first level.
I don't know if there were alternate paths in this one or if it was the second one that started
I
doing
thought
that.
there was in this one, but might be mistaken. This holds up surprisingly well.
Oof.
Yeah, it's
It was
definitely
challenging.
showing
the-
off some variety here. This is great.
The map is actually really handy, or
Right.
your radar kind of thing.
Ah, I'm rusty. Get out of here.
I didn't know that was an opening.
No,
Thought it was just like a
looked
dark
like
wall.
Wile E. Coyote painted trick or something.
Some of these textures actually look pretty good still. Like, compared to PS1 era, like
Yeah.
Tomb Raider, where you can't even look at it anymore. I don't know. It has a softer edge, a little blurrier. The difference in the colors on the texture aren't popping out so much. They kind of blend nicely.
I might be mistaken on this. If I remember correctly, the Saturn had support for like built-in hardware scaling, which the PlayStation 1 did not.
What does that mean?
So it just means that they didn't have to do scaling through software. So you have a lot of like weird, like Tomb Raider, for instance, some of that texture pop-up and stuff, I think.
Came from
okay.
scaling.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why the Saturn was better? Is that what you're saying?
In some ways. I mean, I don't think that anyone would argue that it's, a better
Had
machine
a clearly
overall.
superior library is what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, for people who aren't familiar with Saturn, what were the like hands down good games of Saturn?
I had some good fighting games. I mean,
you
like the
had this.
Fighting Vipers.
Fighters Mega Mix? Was that
Yeah,
on Saturn?
fighting. Yep.
Marvel vs. Capcom was big, right?
Well, no, that was what DC Dreamcast.
X-Men
but they had
versus Street
X-Men.
Fighter.
Yes, that's
exactly.
what I'm thinking.
They had Darkstalkers. They had some good like Street Fighter ports.
A lot of the fighting games had like a 32 RAM cartridge or the 4 cartridge, whatever.
Yeah.
Allowed them a little more RAM so they could do crap a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Nice.
They had like Virtua Cop was on Saturn.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Nights into Dreams, was that Saturn?
Nights
Yes.
into Dreams was like a big deal for the
Yeah.
early Saturn. X-Men Children of the Atom was like one of the reasons I wanted this thing in the first place. Ah, jeez, look at that.
And then you fell in love with Panzer Dragoon
And then I
Saga.
fell in love with Panzer Dragoon.
You got slimed, dude.
I don't know how to dodge that. You guys wrecking me.
It was nice of him to jump over you instead of just smashing you into the ground and killing you. Is that blood? Whoa. Pretty violent.
Giant Tremors. Remember that movie?
Yes.
Tremors? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Kevin
Those
Bacon.
movies. That was so cool.
We got to check in with Brian Bowling, see if he picked up that license to make a Walking Dead style Tremors game, like he promised us he would. There was a cool Legend of Oasis game that was very Zelda-like.
Oh, okay. Remember Quest 64? It
Oh,
was supposed
gosh.
to be like Zelda.
That was terrible.
Yeah, we did that for replay, and that did not hold up well, or start off well.
Even at the time, I remember everyone. Yeah, nobody liked Quest 64.
It's like, hey, I know PlayStation has all the Final Fantasies now, but look, we still got RPGs over here
No!
on N64.
Do you remember Working Designs? Company that did like
Yeah.
those really
Fondly, yeah.
those awesome boxes, like they were always
Oh,
like
yeah.
foil and crazy. They
Yeah.
had a lot of stuff on.
They had, like,
on
Lunar,
Saturn and
I wanna say.
Dreamcast and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Lunar series.
Yep.
That was on Sega CD initially, though. The Lunar games.
Oh, yes.
Like Albert Odyssey, I think that was one.
This would be nice. Do you get infinite lives, Ben?
I think you have continues, so you had to get really good
Yeah, and you earn continues by doing well.
by doing well. So yeah, that was like, there was a lot of replay. I don't think I beat this game the first several times I played it.
I guess Sega CD had Sonic CD, but Saturn didn't really have a great Sonic. That was kind of the beginning of Trouble in Paradise.
Yeah, they
for
blew it. They
the
were
Blue
like,
Hog.
why wouldn't they put
Oh.
it? They didn't even put one out, I don't
I think
think.
they had that 3D
Sonic
Blast
3D
or whatever.
Blast?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yikes.
I remember their Sonic Racing, Sonic R or whatever.
There was that Sonic fighting game too.
What?
Yeah, Sonic Fighters. I
For
think.
yeah, imaginatively titled.
Dragon Force was a great game.
Is
Was
that
that
the
an
one with
RPG?
Pepsi Man?
Guardian Heroes, I think, was my
In Japan,
favorite
yeah.
Saturday game.
And Dragon Force, there's a character named Reiner in it who talks about
Is there
video
really?
games.
Yeah, Guardian
Coincidence?
Heroes, that was fun. Recently, in the last couple of years, came out on Xbox Live. Got to experience that for the first time. That's a really innovative game for its time for a brawler.
Shining Force 3. That was a great one.
Oh yeah, that was great. That was hard to get too.
Wow. That
Because
got Ben excited.
well, because they didn't. It was like they did StarCraft with it, right? Didn't they break it into like 3 parts? And they didn't release every part here in the U.S.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So you'd get all excited,
Cliffhanger.
right, with the first
Never,
half and never get to
ever
play the rest of them. I remember thinking like, oh, maybe I'll just import it. That was the first thing. First time I started to think like, oh, maybe I'll just get things from Japan and learn Japanese or something.
I had a buddy who actually imported a bunch of Saturn games. So like D, we played through all in Japanese, which is super
Wow.
tough. But
So you made up your own story,
he
basically.
was my best friend. I hated the guy, but he had an import Saturn, so we would hang out on the weekends.
Didn't that game come out in the U.S.?
Yeah, it did, but it came out in Japan way before.
But Jason was the guy that was like, that's old news.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Now, Jeff, you picked up a Japanese Saturn when we were in
Yeah.
Japan many years ago.
Yeah, and I got like 24 games for it or something like that. You could buy them for a song in Japan, like for whatever reason, used games or especially used Saturn games are just abundant.
What'd you sing?
What did I sing?
Yeah.
Something about Saturn.
Some Katy Perry song.
Some
How
planet.
much was the unit?
Oh god, it was probably the equivalent of like $80 or so.
Oh, that's not
Can I
bad.
It wasn't
dodge
bad,
that?
no.
How the?
Great condition. Bought an extra controller. Got the gun for Virtual Cop. Got both
Yeah.
of those.
We ripped it open in the hotel room and this game splattered everywhere.
Oh, that must have been fun.
Yeah.
That was cool. Yep. That was back when I think Nick was on that trip, right?
Yeah.
Nick Aarons?
Yep.
in
Former
the day.
Game Informer intern turned video guy. Nick was an intern for a long time.
Yeah.
Like, maybe 3 years.
Don't tell our interns that. We'll give them hope. I honestly don't know how to dodge that green stuff. That
Is there
slimer
a
stuff.
roll or anything?
Can you shoot the slime?
I don't think
Is there
so.
like a double tap?
Or maybe you just got to shoot the enemy at a certain spot. This is cool, man. This was reminding me of Shadow of the Colossus. Which would
Yeah.
make a great super replay, by
I'm
the way.
getting that vibe.
Shadow of the Colossus would be awesome, yeah.
Ooh, we could play the HD version.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
We will be able to, because come a couple weeks, 360 and PS3 will be fair game.
That's right.
The powers that be will allow it.
Yep. Our one really dumb arbitrary rule.
Uh-oh.
I thought it was the Elder Gods or
Getting
something.
scared, guys.
The tornado. You cannot fight a tornado.
Yikes.
Oh, it's another dragon. Whoa. Oh,
Dragon
gosh.
on dragon.
He's like that little jerk from
Nice dude.
House of the Dead too.
Careful, you're almost out of health.
I know. It's not good.
Kind of reminded me of Space Area right here, too.
Yeah. Space Area was another great game.
Yeah.
I thought that had the coolest graphics at the time.
It had really cool graphics. That's why.
What else was around that time? Hang On.
Did you ever...
Afterburner. Another.
Yeah. That was a cool arcade unit.
Yeah, it was really cool.
That was neat.
Get out of here.
I think those tornadoes are just for show.
That guy is annoying.
Whoa. This is pretty sweet.
Oh gosh, what are
Totally
those?
release these games.
What a
Is he just
jerk.
ramming you now?
Yeah. He's fast.
Look out.
You can do it.
The guy.
Looks like one more hit for you, 1 or 2 hits, and then
He requires so many more hits than I do. It's just not fair.
he's a better dragon.
Oh, you've got him though.
Yeah, it's a
don't
pretty
know.
easy shot to dodge.
Yeah, what games are you guys excited for Xbox One launch?
Dead Rising 3.
Yeah. 2.
Yeah, I'm saying Crimson Dragon, Dead Rising 3, Forza, I'm pretty excited about.
No Killer Instincts?
Yeah,
It's
Killer
great,
Instinct,
man.
yeah, that's up there.
So good.
Rise, I'm curious about.
That sounds like the
Peggle
whole
2.
launch list.
Peggle 2.
Is that's at launch?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Ooh,
It's
not
the
so
only
good that
place
time.
it's going to be available right out of the gate.
Bagel 2. Bagel 2.
Episode 3, we're cruising along here. Nice work, Ben.
Will the balls have like real-time reflections
surviving.
of your room?
Oh,
Connect. Oh, that would be glorious.
so good.
You don't get all your health back, so that's kind
Flying
of
duck?
frustrating.
What is that?
your pet can be one of the Peggle Masters.
Do you guys want to do Zoo Tycoon co-op with me?
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Oh yeah, that's a game that's coming out.
Is that downloadable too? Or is
I
that
think that's retail.
Really? And
But it'll
that's-
be downloadable too. Downloadable in a sense for next gen. We're starting to see the,
Oh, God, that's
the
right.
file sizes.
Yeah.
It looks like the average file size for some of these games is 45 gig.
No, really?
Yeah. Rise is like 47. Over on PlayStation 4, Killzone's 47. I think even like Assassin's Creed and stuff like that are gargantuan.
Jeez, that 500 gig hard drive's not going to last very
Yeah,
long.
that's what
No.
people are saying. You're going to download like Battlefield and Call of Duty, and Call of Duty's like over 42.
Jeez.
But you're going to have most of it filled up. So we'll see how what is that, Sony's Play Go service?
Oh gosh.
That's where you start downloading and you can start playing, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And if Microsoft has something similar. But yeah, the downloadable landscape is looking a little terrifying at the moment. And even if you buy the game, we'll have to see, like when you plug it in, how long does it take to install?
Well, hopefully that Play and Go stuff. What I'm really excited about is what they promised with just firing up your console like a portable and playing right where you left off. Not have to wait for all that crap to load up.
That would be
that'd
awesome.
sweet. So many answers. In just a few weeks, we'll know.
Oh, finally.
It's funny that we're talking about this while playing like this old launch game. Like,
It has a link. It's Crimson
It's true.
Dragon.
it's true. It's coming in full circle.
That's
My
why,
life will
that's
be
why I picked
complete.
this, Ben. What are those? Are
Circular.
those buildings?
I feel like you're
Yeah.
in like some oil yard or something. Still haven't gotten rid of oil in the
This kind
future.
of reminds me of Lost Planet 3, actually.
Yeah, a little bit. I still got to finish that. I looked at the release list and there's like South Park coming out in December and Gran Turismo
Yeah.
and Wii Fit, and I think that's it. And then January there's Assassin's Creed Liberation HD,
Ooh,
and
yeah.
that's kind of it in a Dragon Ball game.
So
Well,
maybe
Hanson will be
that's going to be your Lost Planet time.
Octodad might be in January.
Oh, that game looks fun.
But yeah,
That game
I'm
is
seeing
fun.
like our back catalogs. We're gonna have a lot of time to explore those.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Which is okay. It always seems like the spring is jam packed with releases too. So getting a couple months to take care of some old stuff or clear off our piles will be good.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be downloadable stuff or like PC indie stuff that just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's the great thing about games today and a little frustrating is stuff just pops up like Gone Home just kind of comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, you're like, oh great, now I got to play that, which is awesome.
Yep.
But yeah, then it's one more thing to do.
Yeah, like for me, I didn't know anything about Stanley Parable, and that just like, bloop.
Yep. And that game was also awesome. Mm-hmm. Did you guys play Anti-Chamber earlier this year?
Yeah.
It's one of my top 10 games of the year, I
I
think.
still got to get to that.
It's
pretty
great.
good.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
I actually like Gone Home a lot more.
Well, then we are in disagreement.
Yeah, the puzzle games, the mind-bending puzzle games.
It reminded me of Portal.
Stanley
Like,
Parable was kind of a mix of it. You get a lot of great story and then a lot of narration
right.
and then some kind of that puzzle element.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't seem puzzly to me. It felt like a choose your own adventure.
Yeah,
Which is what it
where-
was, but yeah.
The puzzle is like, do I jump off this? Do I stay on it?
Yeah, what's over
it's
here?
What's going to lead to the better outcome?
Did I see everything over here? Yeah.
The narration is great. I don't know if
Oh,
you guys played
he's the
Thomas Was
best.
Alone, but it seems like the cheerful British narrator is the new trend in indie games. But he's really good in Thomas Was Alone, or whoever that guy is.
Oh, great.
And then, of course, you have Little Big Planet, the British narration.
Yep.
Whoa.
Transformers.
I think that's what was missing in Sony's Reign.
Oh, gosh.
Came out like a few weeks ago. It was just text narration. So it was just complete silence the whole game. And I think
gosh.
if it was a fancy British man, it might have been a lot better.
Yeah, so if you're a fancy British man,
Exactly.
Brian's really into you.
send Brian your resume.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll narrate
Oh, gosh.
my non-existent game.
Maybe instead of doing video reviews on GameInformer.com, we should do narration reviews. Could be the innovators and just have a fancy British guy read our reviews.
I think it'd be really cool if we could get the guy who did Stanley Parable to do it.
Yeah. Kevon something something.
His name's Kavan?
Yeah.
Pretty
Kevin
cool
with
name,
an
too.
That
A.
doesn't sound British.
What's a British name to you?
Colin,
Kendrick?
Alfred.
Yeah.
King George.
The king really helps sell it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Ben, we're going to cut you off.
This isn't looking good.
We're not going to show this whole battle, but actually, we could show you die.
You want me to just die on purpose?
No. Just saying, you're probably going to die here.
Oh, no faith.
He's very confident.
Oh, one more hit.
Oh, come on.
That didn't seem fair at all.
It wasn't fair.
Oh. I think everyone's hoping that you die.
Come on now.
Everybody's hoping.
Where's he been?
Where is he?
Holding my breath. This is almost becoming like a stress test, which is
Oh no! This is where he got me last time. Oh shoot! Where did that come from?
Oh.
That was close.
brutal.
Yeah.
All right, well done, Ben. Let's move on to our second segment. All right, this is our new stress test. It's High Glide, and Ben, the only goal here is just to figure out what to do.
I've never heard of this game or seen it before in my life.
I rented this when I was a wee little Reiner, and I could not figure out anything about this game, how it controlled anything. It's just a disaster. So we'll just see how far you can get here. If you can make heads or tails, we got 4 somewhat intelligent people here,
We'll
and
see.
we can try to help you out.
Well, what's weird is so I'm hitting like B here, and it switches between attack and defend.
Yep.
Yep. Walk into a slime with attack.
Oh, really?
Try that.
There.
That
Look
work?
at that.
That's what? No way. I think I'm getting
Character
hurt.
like disappears
Oh,
and turns
you're-
into a block.
Your minuscule life is.
Oh wait, it'll
away.
regenerate though. It looks like.
I don't know.
Yeah,
if
really?
I'm-
Yeah.
Oh.
Did they invent that before health? Before Halo did?
They might have. What is that?
Am I
Is that a
actually?
werewolf?
Oh gosh,
Did you see it? It was in the trees.
Yeah, I
another-
saw
Yeah,
it.
there's another one over there.
I believe you.
I'm defending. You'd think if you walk into him while defending, you wouldn't get hurt as much, right?
Of course.
Listen to this music. It's almost Indiana Jones.
No.
So A does nothing. Okay, that's pause.
What was that? Just
He does nothing after all that crazy stuff on screen. Nothing.
nothing.
Get the treasure or gingerbread house.
Ooh, it's a cross.
I'm surprised that Nintendo allowed that. Actually,
yeah.
they were super weird about that.
I thought in Castlevania there were crosses and stuff.
They had to change it to a boomerang.
Well, look, moving trees.
What? No, really? I remember there being that.
No,
that
they removed
cross
a
you
ton
could
of
throw.
that stuff.
Yeah, this came out June '89. And
This what the crap?
Oh, I hope you got your password, Ben. You
Ah,
got to start over.
was there a password somewhere? What the heck?
here's the story, by the way. Oh, you skipped it.
Oh, well, we'll see that again. All right,
He's
we're
going
gonna.
this way. Oh, there's
at
a
this.
hole next to a castle.
There's nothing in there.
Hope you
This
didn't want
is
to
it?
go into that tiny castle.
Yeah, I really would like to go in there.
I think you have to press B to castle.
Oh, you think so?
Somehow you lost health. I don't know at what point.
Just walking. Just losing
So if
health
you
while
stop
walking.
moving, you regenerate health.
Is that it?
Oh,
gosh.
That's a kobold.
I'm gonna take that guy. Ah. They move.
Why does it say the name of the game twice on the screen?
I think I got him.
In case you forget.
Yeah, just weirdly framed. Like, ugh.
Just
Why does it say monster?
Oh,
Fell in that
perfect.
hole. Oh, what the? There's like invisible walls over there.
Yeah.
Will-o-wisps.
Oh God. So Ryan, you were gonna probably play this all weekend, have a great time with it.
Yeah, the box art's super cool.
Here's the
here's
story.
the story.
Blum, blum,
Hits
blum,
that princess. Boom.
There you
3
go.
fairies.
Yep. Get the
And
fairies.
I
is that
guess you
really
get
it?
'em.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like a bad thing.
No.
Now
Well-
there's 3.
I bet when you rent it, it doesn't come with an instruction booklet either.
Are you guys ready for the story?
Yes.
In the kingdom of Fairyland,
Okay.
All right.
Sold.
3 magic jewels were enshrined in a palace to maintain peace in the kingdom. One day, an evil man broke into the
Instant
palace
death?
and stole them. What happened?
I just instantly died.
He walked into a roper.
Roper gotcha.
I didn't know Al Roper got me.
Yada yada, Young Knight Jim. Your name's
Okay.
Jim.
Jim.
You gotta go kill dudes and get the gems.
Is it Jim like Jim?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Yep. And there was a sequel to this
Oh, I can
called
save.
Shrine of Darkness.
Whoa, save.
I just saved, guys. It's okay.
What's your
Wait a
item?
second. Is it passwords or save? I don't get it. Oh God, having to write that down every time.
We've come a
Speed.
long way, man.
Oh, high speed.
There you go.
Let's try that for
That
a
was the
second.
problem. Is moving too
Oh,
slowly.
Yeah,
Use the cross. See what that does.
Well, look how fast I'm going.
I would be impressed if you could figure out how to use the cross.
Item.
Push button.
Well, clearly I just push a button. Am I using it right now?
You know, there's
Impossible
experience,
to say.
apparently.
If there was only some kind of HUD that would tell you if you had something equipped, but no,
There's no
game.
room on the screen.
all these
It-
bricks.
Too many highlights.
Very important.
There was a Highlight 3 called The Space Memories. And
I
then
want the-
Super
oh,
Highlight
gosh, damn it.
was released on Genesis.
Good Lord.
And
how do
there's
they
a virtual
sell?
Highlight too.
How'd they help make enough money for each highlight to make another one? This is
Bypass QA.
jeez.
Okay, can I load my save?
Developed in 2 weeks.
Oh, it's like a
Yeah,
little...
that totally works.
Instant save?
That's pretty cool.
Actually pretty
Did that
nice.
tree move?
I guess Ben doesn't
What is
care.
that?
Those
The-
little
the-
golems.
the trees move, yeah.
there.
All right, I'm gonna
Get the
kill
treasures.
Ooh.
Yeah, zombies are more powerful than me, apparently.
Man.
You know what?
I don't think I've seen you get any experience this whole time.
I don't know how. This kind of reminds me of Zelda. You know, when you first play Zelda, you're like, I don't know how this game works or what I'm supposed to do, but
But then that's replaced by this
dang
is
it.
pretty fun.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I
eventually.
want to explore this
I
world.
think there's only going to be one enemy or one song through this whole thing, by the way.
That's great. I like this song.
dun, dun, dun,
It's the
dun.
beginning of Indiana Jones, right?
Oh yeah.
That's the exact
Yeah.
notes, yes.
Yeah.
Reiner, this is a stress test for all of us, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as someone does, no experience for those guys.
So who
That's
am I supposed to
lame.
kill?
As in just-
There, you got some.
I got experience.
Look up for the rock.
Why is
Yeah.
that rock
You
moving?
did?
Yeah, the rock's moving too.
Oh.
Everything kills you.
What I meant is this is like pretty frustrating just to watch,
Oh, yeah.
and one of us might have to tap out.
Ben, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm curious what I'm supposed to do here.
I want to see the level up animation.
I got a cobalt. Yeah, let's try to
Well, if you
level
keep-
up.
Yeah, just keep killing slimes and avoid the other guys. Oh, look out for your health. You're going to die.
Oh gosh. Here's
Hang
what I should
tight.
do.
Yeah.
Save it.
With no health.
Yeah, no, that's a smart move.
There you go.
At least the slimes don't break into
Oh my God, there's
3 smaller
experience.
slimes.
Did
Yeah.
you guys play Dragon Warrior on NES?
I
I
played
had 2
some.
copies of it because I got one free with Nintendo
Yeah,
Power.
I did too.
What? Nintendo Power gave away free copies?
Yeah.
Yeah, a free copy of a game.
How did that
Come
work?
on, Game Informer, step it up.
Subscribing to Nintendo Power early on, it was a bonus.
Jeez. You know, it sucks. I was in the Nintendo Fun Club and then for some reason didn't follow it to Nintendo Power.
There was a Sega for a while advertised that they were going to do something similar.
We did Sega Visions.
They had
Careful, Ben.
the magazine actually came out.
Yeah.
So I tried to subscribe to that, and I never got it. And I remember like, what the heck, man? And I emailed, or not emailed, it was snail mail at that
Yeah.
point. And I mailed them like 2 or 3 times.
It was
He's-
great. I
and they
loved
never
it.
ever got back to me.
the experience meter. There's nothing happened.
Well, you have to fill it all the way up.
Oh,
we're not gonna
Don't be
do that.
ridiculous.
That would take forever.
Yeah.
All right, maybe there's somewhere to.
We'll get killed by a piece of
Yeah,
sand.
just explore.
Oh, Crazy Rock.
Okay.
Oh, the screen.
Oh
scroll.
gosh,
It didn't hurt you.
it hurt me. I just didn't die. Ah, there's nowhere to go.
This looping song is
Okay, let's go in here.
fantastic.
Can't go in there.
No.
Oh,
Ooh.
What?
Whoa.
I'm sure he's not strong at all.
Oh, I don't have my cross anymore.
what would that do for you?
They're going to get you.
They're
Whoa,
going to
man.
get you so hard.
Lady
Lady
Yam.
Lad yam.
Let yam.
It's
Bad
confusing in every way.
Ben,
Well, the nice thing is I can just restart.
Ben, I think this is a stress test we're not gonna ever figure out.
We're almost there.
You could do this on.
I think we could turn this into a super
get a
replay
Guinness
just right now.
record for this.
If only
Oh,
I were
God.
playing games for.
I would like
an
to do a
extended
super
period of
replay
time.
of what was that one we did with the wizard?
The Immortal.
The Immortal. That would
Oh,
be
that's a cool
amazing.
game. Ton of awesome death animations.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one, yeah, where people's like heads blow up and stuff.
Yeah,
That
we did
actually
that
was
as
a
a
cool
stress
idea.
test for
Yeah.
Tim. He did very well on it.
That game's cool.
But he didn't get super far. Not like this. Look how far away I am.
Yeah, you're making progress.
Oh, crap!
Yikes.
Can you not attack him from the top?
You can, I just didn't have the button
Are
pressed
you
down.
Captain America?
Yeah, he does kind of look like him.
I think that's why I like this game.
Jim Rogers, the brother of Captain
Oh,
America.
crap. Alright, let's try to
You're
get
just
this
gonna-
thing.
Yeah, what is in there?
I gotta at least see what's in this thing.
Oh, God.
What's
they
in the
come out.
box?
Yeah, maybe work your way down. Oh, no!
You know there are people
got
that
this.
that
Go.
think, why don't they go back to make another highlight? That game
Why?
was great.
Why? It's not opening. I don't even know how that works.
Maybe that
trick.
one needs a key, but there's no indication.
Ah!
We're going to cut it off here, Ben.
Wow.
I lied.
Wow, what a disaster. I mean, this was a disaster back then. You know, like, this was... You'd rent a game and have fun with it, DuckTales or something, but this was one of those games you're just like, I don't know if I want to play video games anymore. This is awful. I want my
done.
money back.
Screw this game.
Ooh.
Your parents won't drive you back. You're stuck with it. Yeah, it was a dark day in my life. So nice job, Ben. At least we
Yeah.
figured out where to get across.
Yeah, we got the cross.
And
We got some experience.
went into a bunch of dark caves. But yeah, this is going to be our first stress test that we don't complete. Bummer. But
Really?
we've seen enough of this.
We've
so-
completed them all before.
Yeah, I think we're perfect. We were flawless.
There's
We
actually...
even did Battletoads. The
Are you
the tough
serious?
level in Battletoads, yeah. Tim did
Well,
that.
not
Which
Mike Tyson,
level was
though.
it?
Well, Tyson's, yeah, that's a separate thing altogether, but that's more Dan's battle with his childhood.
I think we've actually seen every part of the map. There's nowhere... I don't know how you get across this river.
Just give up, Ben.
Give in to your hate.
All right, that's going to conclude this episode, and as always, we'll see you next Saturday on Replay.